It was pretty interesting. You got to learn a lot about your family's backgrounds, something that you could look forward to showing your future generations, people that didn't know that person or that person's ancestry.
I thought it was an epic story of huge importance of a person that had added substantially to the community and had done a great job as a mother and a great-grandmother.
Well, I liked it because it brought my mother's life history and story to life.
I liked Jerry's movie. I learned a lot about my mother-in-law that I never knew, so he did a lot of research. And it was very exciting learning things that I never knew about Bettie.
I thought the documentary was done very well. It was very professional and had a lot of information in a very short amount of time, very well organized. You got little, chunks that you could that were digestible.
Amazing. I don't know where he got some of that stock footage from. It was just, very impressive how he put it all together.
I was most impressed with the quality and depth of the research.
My favorite part was seeing the historical photos because I enjoyed seeing what the world looked like when Bettie was young.
It was very interesting. It was educational. It was a picture of time back in the olden days that came to life. It was enjoyable. I enjoyed watching it and learning about my mother's life back then.
Well, the music was fabulous. I thought it made each transition from one aspect to another just marvelous.
My favorite element, I think, was the way that he did the archival footage along with the still photography, because those could have just been, just photos, but he made them move and he made the titles and everything zoom in and out and fade away, and he had some footage of, mines going off and just stuff that I wasn't expecting to see that really made the experience quite interesting.
I enjoyed the professional look of the whole thing, the music and the way the pictures moved. I was really impressed.
Yes, I thought it was amazing, absolutely. It was, it definitely leaves a legacy.
Yes, I think a lot of people, it's a good idea to have their legacy being recorded. And I know a lot of people that are older and would like to leave some of their past and their histories behind for others to learn from.
Oh, I think it's an absolute family must for everyone to have one of these.
I would recommend this to anybody that wants a video chronology of their life.
That would be a really cool thing to see if it was done with Grandpa.
I would most definitely recommend this to my family and friends.
I thought it was great. I'd love to have one for my grandma.
Yeah, I'd recommend it to family and friends because there's, a lot of your life, if you write a book and stuff, no one really wants to read an entire, thick book, but if you, have a half-hour video that you can show them that, shows your whole life, it's a lot easier to hand everybody a video, and it's a lot easier for them to watch it than it is for them to, read a big, dense family history book.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here and talk about this today, because I remember when we first did it and I looked up on the screen and saw me, I thought, oh, this is going to be so embarrassing, and I didn't expect people to listen. And then all of a sudden, when the lights went out and the screen came down and the pictures and music started playing, there was dead silence, and everyone was so engrossed in what they were hearing, and they were interested in it was my life, and they were learning about me, their grandma, things that they really didn't know. And I know that at one time I thought, when I get them there for my 80th birthday, I'm going to have them all gather around and talk to them and tell them things that I really haven't had a chance to tell them over my life. But if I had tried, I could tell when we went in with all the people that it wouldn't work. They would just all be running off in different directions because they were so happy to be with each other and cousins, and now they were quiet and listening. And I was so thankful for the opportunity that they got to know me better, and from the things that I've heard since, they really are thankful too that they have a grandma that isn't just a picture on their dresser back home, someone that they know, someone that they saw some of the places that she lived and did and thought, and I think it's one of the most wonderful things that ever happened in my life, and I can't tell the people who made it possible how grateful I am, how much I enjoyed it, how much work it went into getting all that stuff together. I'm a little bit aware of it, I'm sure I don't know the full thing, and the kids all of the children were impressed, and the grandchildren, and now they know they have a Grandma Betty, and I love them, and I love all of them so much.